And now, before we announce the winners of JSC 2022 and start our closing ceremony, we will have some partner presentations and a last keynote speech. And yeah, for that, Tia, could you please go forward one slide? We will have our first partner presentation by Helge Hussmann from Starthaus Bremen. Yeah, you already know him from the jury. I'll get you the clicker, and then he's going to tell you something about what Starthaus is doing here in Bremen.
The presenter? Anyone have a presenter? Ah, okay. All right. I give you a sign. I can do it. Yeah. Thanks for the few minutes. I won't take a long time. I just want to say thanks from the Starthaus as well for this great event this year again. Chapeau. And thanks for the competitors. Was great performances by all of you. So thanks to that. I'm from the Starthaus Bremen. We are the main organization to support founders in Bremen. We have different offers for founders. We do business support. We have different programs. Carolina will explain one of the programs a little bit deeper next to my speech. And we offer financial support for startups, for normal founders. We have a crowdfunding platform. We combine crowdfunding with a microcredit. Microcredit is in the Starthaus up to 100,000 euros. And we do as well equity-based financing. Oh, yay, thanks. Yeah, this is my office, not the entire building. Over there's, I'm looking kind of one window, just like outside. And but if you ever in the inner city, come and visit us. Yeah, we are kind of the nucleus of the startup ecosystem. We offer consultancy, financing. I already was mentioning coaching. We do events, workshops, networking events, seminars. We connect founders to institutions, to other founders, to other corporates. And we are part of the BAB, which is a promotional bank of Bremen. We start from, once I had a consultancy, the guy was coming in and said, yesterday in the bar, I had an idea. From as well grown-ups who said, well, we want to expand to other countries, whatever, and we go with them all the way. We have different offers. As I mentioned, Carolina is going to explain a little bit of the ESA Big Northern Germany. That you see, we have different things we have to offer. If you ever intend to found in Bremen, get in touch with you. We find the right offer to make you fly. Yeah, and that was me. Carolina, you're next. You got the presenter?
Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah, now. So yeah, that's me. I'm Carolina Gomez, support manager from the ESA Big Northern Germany. Thank you, Helge, for the introduction and the explanation from the part of the Starthaus. Thank you very much for the organizers of the Jacobs Startup Competition for giving us the opportunity to stay here, to meet those creative minds with great ideas. That's what we're exactly looking for. The ESA Big Northern Germany has a lot of partners that put up this incubation center together. You can see the names in the screen. As I mentioned, we are always ready for great ideas. What's the ESA Big actually? What they offer? Well, it's the largest business incubation network for companies in the space sector, with about 6 locations in Europe. And what we offer is this business support, financial support, and of course also the technical support to space up your idea. So there are some other perks to being there. So being part of the network, having access to the other technical partners that offer laboratories. I have to show you later on. And right now, well, I'm part of the Northern Germany side. We have a location in Bremen, one in Schleswig-Holstein, but the whole idea is to expand to other Northern Germany federal states, like Mecklenburg, Western Pomerania, Lower Saxony, Hamburg, and Berlin. In Hamburg and Berlin, we have sort of a lead, so we're hoping to be there really soon. As I mentioned, we have very different partners offering different support. The AZO, Anwendungszentrum in Oberhofen, is in charge of the management and the international networking. Me, as part of Aviaspace, we offer the technical support and also the outreach for the companies. Starthaus, Helge already mentioned, business and financial support. And now with our partner in Lübeck, they also offer then their financial and business support from their side. Our technical support has many different companies here in Bremen or around Bremen, coming from research institutes, large companies, but also SMEs that might be really interesting for startups that want to grow up and want to grow, start working with bigger companies. And from the financial side, we have also high-tech Gründer Fund. So if you're looking for some investors, yeah, we can help you there. As I mentioned, yeah, our other partners offer their facilities. They can help you to find then the right network partners to grow up your ideas. With the business and financial support, when we can help you with the coaching part, it's really more tailored. You just have to mention us what you need, and we help you to find this support. As part of a perk for being part of the SABIC Northern Germany or being in Germany, we have a program that is called the SABIC Booster. In them, we can help you to join one of the follow-up programs from the ESA Space Solutions, supporting startups with an idea coming from space to any other sector. It's called a spin-off, or idea from any other sector going to space as a spin-in. So if you had a great idea with that is innovative and uses space technology, or it might be able to work in space, just come to us. We have our application deadlines this year. The next one coming up is the 1st of May, the second and the 23rd of October. And you have to go through a quick evaluation of your application. If you have everything there, then you can have some time to fine-tune your idea if there's not some big improvement that is needed. Then you pitch your idea, and if it's accepted and it's good, then you can start your incubation. Those are some of the companies that we have currently there. As you can see, space is not just rocket science. We have a really broad road from application field, sorry. Have agriculture, materials, maritime sector, tourism, logistics, wind energy, manufacturing. So take a big, think big, be creative. We don't want to invent the wheel again. We want you to find creative ideas to use space technologies in any other fields. And if you want to reach us, you can always go to esa-big.de. We are there for you, or also in our social media channels. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You can just give it to the guys over there. Could you give the mic to the guys over there? Thank you very much for this very insightful partner presentation. And yeah, it's always very interesting to see how Starthaus is affiliated with many programs, and also to see what you guys are doing here. And now we'll come to our last keynote speech for the day. which is going to be held by Dr. Björn Bronger. You all know him from the jury. He's a legal counsel at the European Investment Bank and expert at the Social Innovation Tournament of the EIB. And yeah, I don't want to take anything away from his speech, but I'll let you take the stage for now.
Test. How long left? 45 minutes, no?
43.
Okay, 43. No. Thank you so much. Wow, what a blast. When Elias, one of the two main organizers, invited me more than a year ago, I had no idea about the exciting journey I was invited to here. We have seen in the last days so many amazing things about digital business transformation, and we have ever covered all 6 aspects in the 6 workshops. We have started on Thursday with Eva on data management, privacy and safety concerns, the innovative aspect. We have spoken on Friday to 5 different workshops to which our panelists needed to face. It was from Philip about cultural aspect, Bruce on her workshops on partnerships, custom employments, followed by Victor's on leadership. In my own, you were facing a little bit the new technologies and the global fight against climate change. And in the last one, in 27 pilots, we have spoken about venture clienting. After a really warm welcome today by the new president, Fabio, and the very interesting insights from Sergio and his empire, which he built over the years, we came to you. You came from all around the world, from Singapore to Canada, and we as a jury, I can hopefully speak for all of us, had amazing time, and it was super interesting to listen to all of your ideas. It was incredible. And I think for that one, thank you so much for being here today. So now comes a little bit the tricky part for a keynote speaker who's also sitting in the jury, because either I need to speak of all of your ideas or none of them, because otherwise I would preempt maybe the decision why I'm speaking about this and not this one and so on. But since I know basically I'm the last person who's standing between like the decision and also obviously the dinner and the drinks, I probably speak of none of your ideas, although they are all great, but let's not go in this direction. Now, let's speak a little bit more about entrepreneurship in general. So what do you think is the biggest difference between you and Gordon Moore or Steve Jobs? I mean, obviously, you made it to the Jakob Starter competition, to the finalists. They not. Well, okay. Okay. That was not my assumption. All right? No. It is how quickly the world is changing in their time when they invented something as it is today, you know? And I like to quote Bill Gates in 1996. He said, like, we always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years, but we underestimate the changes will come in the next 10 years, okay? So, but no wonder. Humans are very short-sighted species, you know? How not to get eaten by a tiger today? How to find food for my family today, okay? So longest term, we were thinking about basically, okay, how to survive the 6 months in the winter, you know, how to find a cave or whatever. So basically, humans were very short-sighted species, and we were only seeing about like maximum 6 months into the future. We were by evolution basically told like, okay, everything is linear, everything is easy, everything is a day's walk away. That was a time, basically, how humankind evolved over thousands of years. But it has changed. Today, the world is more global and exponential. And if I go to Moore's law, is a classical example. In 1965, Intel founder Gordon Moore noticed that the number of transistors in an integrated circuit are doubling every 18 months. Meaning basically every year and a half, computers get twice as powerful as before, but the cost stays the same, okay? I don't have my smartphone now with me, but if you take your smartphone, for example, your smartphone is 1,000 times smaller, it's 1,000 times cheaper, and it's 1,000,000 times more powerful than the supercomputers in 1970. And in the 1990s, with the rise of the internet, it discovered that once again technology becomes digital, it hops back on Moore's law, and it accelerates technology like AI, robotics, nanotechnology, biotechnology, material science, networks, and so on and so on. Blockchain, of course. So what are the major challenges to see in the future? Well, first of all, we need to extend our own horizon. If I take as a topic as my heart is global warming, and if you speak about global warming, think about even if we manage to hold global warming until 2100 by the 2 degrees level to which we all want to agree to, we would still need to displace 130 million people. But realistically, we will end up somewhere around, let's say, 4 degrees, which will mean that basically sea levels rise to an extent and submerge land that is home of around 500 million people. So every coastal nation and mega city is affected, and unless you are a fish, that are not good news, you know. Burning fossil fuels for energy causes the emissions of 40 billion tons CO2 annually. That means basically we are dumping 40 billion of tons of carbon dioxide every year into our atmosphere. If you want to have a comparison, for those of you who participated to my workshop yesterday, we all know that trees store carbon. So if you burn 1 square kilometer of forest, it releases around 1,000 tons of carbon. So to basically release 40 billion tons, you would probably need to think about the size of Africa and a third every year, which we are burning, basically, you know. So that's actually one of the biggest challenges we are all facing. And some impulse for you, maybe if you ever think about creating a new startup, or maybe you have something in your mind already, think about 3 things: energy generation, energy storage, and transportation. That are the big challenges, basically, who could know the numbers dramatically. Germany is a nation making now the switch to renewables. And it grows exponentially. Again, we are going back to Moore's laws. And as of 2020, coal energy was the long-term cheapest energy available, cost around 5 cents kilowatt an hour. What do you think, how much was wind energy at that time? It was 3.5 cents an hour. So if you increase it and think about in around 2030, we will go down by 1 cent. So on a long term, we will be able to reduce our climate emissions by renewable energies. And just to give an example, from 1977, generating 1 watt of power from a solar panel costed around 70 euros. 2020, it was 27 cents. So with that, we reduced the prices by 75 to 90% over the last decade, and we will finally emerge completely to renewables. But now it's your turn. Your ideas today will change the future. And in this interconnected, rapidly changing multilateral environment, you need to think about what is the next step to do for all of you. And that's so important that you not think linear with that one. So I can only encourage all of you to sharpen your ideas that you have already, develop them further, and be part of this ever-changing future. The 2022 Jakob Startup Competition was all about digital business transformation. But there are so many more challenges, competitions, and tournaments to come. To one of it, I like to invite you already today as a guest. It's the SIT. Now, we're not speaking about the Starthaus Institute. We're speaking about the Social Innovation Tournament. The Social Innovation Tournament is organized by the European Investment Bank own institute, the EIB Institute, and organizes a very big startup competition every year with a focus on social benefits. And I think you all have proven today that you have the ability to think innovatively and leverage digital technologies. And for that, basically, the organizers will later give you a voucher so that you can enter as a guest to this year's final tournament happening in Vienna, where you have the ability not only to watch well-advanced and well-technology-driven startups, but also obviously a great platform for you all to network, hopefully. And I can only encourage you to go there because it's amazing. Besides all challenges, I hope we can all stay optimistic. 500 years ago, the only people who were addressing these kind of global challenging problems were royals. In 1970, a little bit earlier already, the large corporations and governments were in place to do this kind of challenges. Today, it's all of you, you know. I mean, we have heard about, like, basically some of you are living from this kind of an angle of the earth to another different angle, you know. And that allows you basically with a small team really to change and to tackle the global issues we have. Size the opportunities. The world's biggest problems are the world's largest business opportunities for you as entrepreneurs. That means that every risk we face, environmental, economic, or social, also offers you the opportunity to create business out of it. Leverage convergence. We tend to think linear, as I said already. We tend to solve the issues from tomorrow by the tools of yesterday, which might not be the smartest way to do it. So use the technologies at your disposal. I mean, I mentioned some of them, AI and biotechnology, network sensors, and so on. Think about how to use these kind of tools to tackle the problems of tomorrow. The threats we face may seem severe to all of you, but I think with the tools which we are still developing, which are not fully developed yet, but are coming to come, we might be able really to change the world. And as Bill Gates would say, don't underestimate how powerful these tools will become in the next 10 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Björn.
Thank you so much, Björn. That was a truly insightful keynote speech and also a very nice wrap up from your side. So thank you very much for that. Now we'll come to the closing ceremony. And first off, before we actually start announcing the winners, would like to take the time and say thank you to the people that have made this possible. Not only was it our organizing team, but also many different people. And first off is Karin Huschenbeet. Karin, thank you so much. She has been helping us with many different things. She's working in the campus life department of our university and has been supporting us for many, many years now. And especially this year with this hybrid format, there were lots of challenges that we were facing, and you have helped us through all of these. So thank you so much. And yeah, please stay back later because we have a small gift for you as a thank you. Yes, and then we would also like to say thank you to other people.
Exactly. And that specifically goes to Bojana, who we've only very recently been in touch, but you have helped us enormously to make this event possible. So thank you very much to you. And also Kai Mettler, who has supported us last year already when we switched to a complete online format, and also this year with this enormously complex hybrid format. So thank you very much to the both of you, and also you, please stay back because we have a little gift for you. So also to you, I think you deserve an applause. Thank you so much.
Yes, and before we come to the monetary prizes, we also have some special prizes provided by our partners and mentors. And yeah, the first one was already teased by Björn, but it is.
Exactly. So Björn has already explained all finalists who are here with us today are invited to the Social Innovation Tournament by the European Investment Bank Institute this year happening in Vienna. So this is a free ticket for all of you to join the tournament in Vienna. I think that is a really amazing prize that goes to all of you. And thanks again very much to Björn for providing this.
Exactly. Next up, we have a special prize by one of our partners, Ernst & Young. They're one of the big 4 auditing companies. And this one goes also to all finalists of JSC 2022. And this is going to be a workshop on how to find the perfect product market fit. It's going to take place on March 24th at 5 p.m. And we're really excited that they're offering this to you. So another possibility to obtain valuable knowledge. And yeah, we'll give you the details after we announce the winners.
And we actually have one more special prize, which goes once again to all of our finalists who are here today. This one is by PricewaterhouseCoopers, another one of the big 4 auditing companies, and they are offering a whole series of workshops specifically on how to finance a startup. So thank you very much for providing it, and I hope also this one will be of a lot of value to our participants. Thank you.
And now we'll come to the first special prize provided by one of our mentors, by Shahin. He's also here today, and he's going to provide a one-on-one agile coaching session to the team Squadron. So yeah, big applause for that. Really exciting. We hope this will be very valuable for you, and you can profit from the experiences Shahin has to offer.
Amazing. So the next one is by Vanessa Pietrobon, who is another mentor of ours, and she offered a book which is called Change or Die, and that has supported her in her development throughout her entire career. And she said it provided her so much value that she would also like to offer a copy of this book to one special team today, which is Neurofinity. So congratulations.
Exactly. The next special prize is provided by Payman Poriakta. He's also one of our mentors, and he's going to offer 3 one-on-one advisory sessions on the topics career coaching, business setup, and product and technology to the team Clip Clap. So we hope you can also profit from his experiences and his coaching sessions.
And we move on to another special prize, this one by Thorsten Bröse, and he actually offers the winning team of this special prize a signed book on leadership by Peter Ivanov. So there are several books this author has written already, and he's offering them one copy of it. And also he will fly to the hometown of the winning team, or get to the hometown of the winning team and host a dinner there. So I think this is a very, very special prize. We love to see this engagement from your side. And this prize goes to Team Squadron.
Exactly. And now we come to the last special prize provided by Anna Varsic. And she is going to provide a free masterclass on leveraging LinkedIn for your business to Team Goddard Discovery. As we all know, networking is very important. So very special, very happy to see this special prize coming up here today.
Congratulations.
And with this, we come to the main prizes.
Exactly. So that is the moment that we've all been waiting for. These are the monetary prizes. We have 3 of them, starting with 500 euros, and we hope those 500 euros and the following prizes can actually create some change and can help your business and your development. And we will announce who has won the 3rd prize. And this one goes to Clip Clap. Please come on stage. Please come on stage.
We also have a nice check for you guys.
Exactly. Coming from one of our sponsors, Sparkasse Bremen. So we'll take a quick picture with you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. And now we come to the second prize, where the winner gets 1,000 euros. And yeah, well, we're all excited to hear who it is. And it is Team Grow Smart who is joining us online today. So a big applause. Please raise your hand so we can see you on stage.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. We also have a check written out for you.
Thank you so much.
We'll send it to you via mail.
Brilliant.
So very much congratulations for the second
Thank you,
prize.
thank you.
And now,
We come to the very first prize. And yeah, I must say we're all very, very excited to announce who has won the Jakob Startup Competition 2022. It's been a long weekend, I know, and I appreciate very much that so many of you have been with us throughout this entire time. I had an amazing weekend and an amazing Saturday, and I think we've seen so many great business ideas today. And we must also say that all those businesses and all those startups come from such a variety of fields and are at very different stages of their development. So we'd like to emphasize this here because some are simply at a different maturity level. So by giving this first prize to one company does not mean at all that the other companies do not have very, very significant potential. But considering the maturity of the first prize, there was simply no other option for the jury than to give the very first prize to
Team
Decab.
Decab.
Congratulations.
We also have a check written out for you.
Great. Congratulations. Thank you. All right.
Yes.
Would you like to say something? Okay. Could you have a microphone, please?
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you to all of the mentors and also to the judges and to our mentors, Inge, Federico, and Saskia, who did so much work to prepare us for this competition. We are really in your debt. And also a big thank you to our own mentors at the entrepreneurship at UBC Accelerator back in Canada, and to a lot of our partners back in Canada, and to our entire team back in Canada and in Israel who are really working very hard. The product that you saw today is mature because of their hard work, not just my own. So we're really lucky to have such an awesome team. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, and this was it with the main prizes. Now we do have one more thing to say, which is regarding the bonus points and extra credit for the Jakobs University students. Now you are able to fill out the form, so please do so. You can obtain your extra credit for the classes Finance and Accounting, International Strategic Management, and Organization A and HR, as well as the CSC seminar. So please log in with your JUB Microsoft account and then answer the question. I'm sure you can do that now correctly. Yes, and
exactly. You find the link. You find the link for that in the chat. Exactly, and you can scan the QR code. If you incur any problems, feel free to get back to us. And yes, this was it. This was the Jakob Startup Competition 2022. We'd like to say one last time. I know we've said this quite a lot, but really thank you to everyone who has been here today, who has been involved in this event. It's been a pleasure. And now we have a reimbursement session with the participants. So all of the participants, after this, you can go directly to the conference room. So you go straight through the hallway, and there we will arrange your reimbursement. And then after that, there will be followed by a dinner. So everyone who's here, please stay with us, enjoy the night together with us. And yeah, thank you so much again. To the people online on AirMeet, also feel free to stay here because there's still a lot of networking opportunities. You can join one of the tables, and please also make sure to check out the booth section, which you see. We have some of our partners represented there. Feel free to approach anyone who's online, make use of those great networking opportunities. And yes, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good night.